quiet numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Ben Sorensen's Real Country Interviews, bringing you the stars of country.
It's Ben Sorensen here, and got a real country superstar with us. This is Amber Lawrence. G'day, Amber. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks, Ben.
Now, you've got not only your own fantastic career, but you've got Chick Frontier and you're touring, and you've got so much on the go. Where did it all start for you?
Yeah, well, I haven't been a country singer all my life, that's for sure. I was a bit of a late starter. I only took up singing, I think the last year of high school, and was having singing lessons, and I actually grew up in Sydney, so, I didn't get to hear much country music growing up like a lot of my friends in the industry. And at the end of one singing lesson, the singing teacher said, now go away and come back next week with some music you haven't heard before. So I actually just went to the CD shop and picked up a Leanne Rimes album, and pretty much didn't look back since that.
You're an accountant by trade, which is, I know, after talking, you're so not the stereotypical accountant. You've so much life, creativity and passion. So are you now full-time musicking?
Yes, yeah. It was a very exciting job I had for a few years there as an accountant. It was, it was really, really fun, but I found that singing was much more enjoyable. I suppose I chose the accounting option back when I left school and thought I'll do something sensible. I'll, make mum and dad happy and go to uni. And then once I finished that, I realised that it just wasn't me. But it took a few years to kind of build up the music career, and I was having a double life for a while there, being an accountant by day and a singer by night. Yeah, the turning point was one day I had a gig in Brisbane at the Pioneer Village Country Music Club.
That's my old country music club.
Yeah, and finished at 6 p.m. Drove home through the night to be at work by 9 o'clock the next morning in Sydney. So,
ouch.
At that point I went, okay, this is getting a bit crazy, and from then I think I put my resignation in that week. So yeah, that was it.
And you've got your album The Mile, which is currently out now, is going quite well, but you've also got another album that you're in the process of doing at the moment.
Yeah, well, my current album, The Mile, I released that in July 2007, which sounds like a long time ago, but it was 18 months ago now. So it's about time now, I suppose, to release a new one. People are starting to ask and say, when's the next one coming out? So I actually started it last week. We headed into the studio. I've been writing the songs for it for the last year, and so we started it last week, and it'll be out in a few months' time, and that'll be the second album. So really looking forward to that, but we'll definitely let you know when that happens.
Please do. So very, very exciting. Now, the other thing that would be exciting for you down in Tamworth, for some reason, I got to talk to millions of people down there, and sadly, you weren't one of them. And it was when you picked
for me.
Well, for both of us. But you also picked up a People's Choice Award for the Best Female Vocal at the Tamworth Golden Guitars.
Yeah.
Now, that was as voted by the public of Australia. So what sort of feeling does that give you?
Oh, I was shocked, really, actually. I'm very pleasantly surprised. And it just, I guess, it proves that people kind of, that's what matters. They notice all the hard work you're doing and all the touring you do, because and all the emails and contact, because these days there's so much online stuff you can do, and fans really, really love that. So I guess they appreciate when you go to all that effort, and they voted me their favourite for the year.
Now, not only do you have a thriving solo career, but you're also part of Chick Frontier. Now, how did that come about?
Well, Chick Frontier is it's a touring concept to enable all of the girls that are in the show, which is myself, Diana Corcoran, and Elise Simmons. We do the show together, and it makes life a little bit easier for us, I guess, in that we get to hop in a car and have a bit of fun to get on the road, because normally it's just you and the band, which is generally just all boys, which can be a bit boring. But so they know that when they come to the show, they'll not only see me singing my songs, they'll see Diana singing her songs, the ones that she won a couple of golden guitars for, Elise Simmons singing her songs, and then we all sing stuff together as well, and do a bit of mix it up, and some songs people will know, and some stuff off our albums. And the thing is too, when you're starting out and at this stage of the career, some people might have heard of me, some people might have heard of Diana, and it just means that if they come to the show, they can not only hear a little bit from me, but then find out a bit more about Diana or Elise, and we like to say that the minute you might think you might be bored with one girl, then the next one comes on.
And you're doing plenty of touring, not only on your own, but also with Chick Frontier. And there's a whole heap more information about where and when you are and all the wonderful things that are going on in Amber Lawrence's world on her website, www.amberlawrence.com.au.
That's right.
Now we're going to play one of your amazing singles. Tell us a bit about Good Girls.
Well, Good Girls is a song I wrote probably 3 years ago now, and I remember it was about 9 o'clock at night. I clearly remember the night, and it was one of my girlfriends rang me up on the phone to tell me she was engaged. So I kind of looked at it from a different perspective of wonder why she's engaged and I'm not engaged yet, and figured it was because I haven't learned how to behave just yet. So it's a bit tongue-in-cheek, it's a bit of fun, and the girls certainly sing along to this one at the show. We
wish you continued success, not only with your career, but also that of Chick Frontier. We're going to play Good Girls now. It's a song that hit number 1 on the country music radio charts for 5 consecutive weeks, and also hit number 1 on the CMC charts. This is Good Girls. Thank you so much, Amber Lawrence.
Thanks, Ben.
I know it's all my fault. I know I break some hearts. I say them things that tear us apart. 'Cause I don't know how to be a good girl. I think of all the things I've done to make life hard, like forgetting to buy you a birthday card. Seems I don't know how to be a good girl. And good girls go to heaven, and good girls have it all. And all the things they don't do, I do well. Gotta learn to be a good girl. I don't know how to clean, I don't know how to cook. I threw away that self-help book, so I don't know how to be a good girl. And good girls go to heaven, and good girls have it all. And all the things they don't do, I do well. Gotta learn to be a good girl. Mama never said it was easy raising a girl like me. And Daddy said he feared he's the man, 'cause I ain't easy to please, no. I know it's all my fault, I know I'm too much work, but I'll get what I deserve, until I learn how to be a good girl. And good girls go to heaven, and good girls have it all. And all the things they don't do, I do well. Yeah, good girls go to heaven, and good girls have it all. And all the things they don't do, I do well. Gotta learn to be a good girl. Gotta learn to be a good girl. Gotta learn to be a good girl.
Another Ben Sorensen Real Country interview. Hear this interview and many more at www.realcountrymix.com.